Hey guys, today is day 7 of our 10-day yoga challenge. We are on the downhill slide, so that is awesome. I know the weekends are super hard to stay focused because we have lives, things happen, we have things to do. Yesterday, I didn't even get to Jill's yoga until late at night, but I slept wonderful. It was a perfect yoga for definitely a late Saturday night after all my busy errands. So I do want to show you my animal. She doesn't do very much yoga with me. The only yoga pose this little kitty cat does is the corpse pose. Her name is Roxy, and she's truly our little black cat. We got her because a lot of people actually have a thing against black cats. They think that they're bad luck, stuff like that. But she's just as good as any other kitty, and we love her. So she'll run off because she's not a huge yoga fan, that one. Anyway, so today's theme is Frankenstein. You see he's in my mirrors here. I have my little Frankenstein guy. I want to stretch us out because sometimes without yoga or being active, we get as stiff as Frankenstein. So I feel we can stretch it out and start our week good. I'm gonna go ahead and start the video real quick. Sorry, my daughter must have changed her passcode. There it is. Okay. So we'll go ahead. We're gonna start in mountain pose. Feet are gonna be hip width apart in the center of your mat. Inhale, hands to the sky, and exhale down. Inhaling through the nose, and exhaling out the mouth. Preparing our body for the workout today. One more here. Hands to the sky and exhale down. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to stay hip width apart, and you're going to take your hands. Now my cat's playing with something. And you're going to take your hands behind you like someone had given you a beach ball, and you have to hold it. We're lifting our chest and pinching our shoulder blades in this pose. Nice stretch. So if you may choose, now we're going to bend over slightly, hinging at the hips. But for an extra stretch, you can clasp your hands together and come down. Come down as far as is comfortable for you. If you want to keep your hands up in the air like that, that's completely fine too. Our knees are slightly bent here. We're going to come up. Hands to the sky and exhale down. Bring it down. Okay, so next pose is we're gonna do a upward salute. So for this, your feet are together. So I say that your big toes are touching each other. And then we're gonna inhale, bring your hands up to a point. If it's comfortable for you to clasp them together, that is fine too. Making sure our shoulders are away from our ears. And we're gonna inhale, lean it back, stretching out. Lean back as far as it's comfortable for you. And exhale forward. Inhaling back and exhaling back to center. One more here. Go ahead and bring your hands back down to heart center. And then we're going to swan dive. So you want to turn to the side of the mat so you can see. Or inhale, hands to the sky. And exhale, swan dive, hinging at the hips, going all the way down. You're going to step back into down dog. Doing a nice pedal with this. If you want an extra stretch in your calves. And you're gonna take your favorite leg and lunge it forward into runner's lunge. If you need extra assistance, simply grab your leg. Just take a breath or two here in your nice lunge position. Feeling that nice stretch in the legs. And now I have a prop just because we're gonna come down on your knee. Your back knee is gonna come down and the bottom of your foot, or the top of your foot is gonna be to the earth. If you need extra padding, that is fine. Okay. If you need extra padding, that is fine. You can take a rag, or I have a cloth here, and you put your knee on it, just 'cause, or you can choose just to roll your mat up for extra comfort there. So now that we're here, we're gonna come on up. Inhale, hands to the sky, and you're going to lean towards the leg that's out. And a nice side stretch here. Stretching everything out so we are not stiff like Frankenstein. And come back to center. And then bring our hands down to heart center. You're gonna take the elbow, your outer elbow, and you're gonna put it to the outer knee, the outer part of your knee. We don't want it to be pushing because we want a safe workout today. And then if this is not comfortable, if this is too much for you, you can bring it down. This is okay too. And we're having a nice twist. Remembering to breathe during these poses. Inhaling through the mouth, through the nose, and exhaling out the mouth. And release. You're going to come all the way down to child's pose. Taking a moment here. Acknowledging the workout that we've done so far. Connecting the breath to the body. Okay, coming back up into downward dog. Give it a nice little pedal. We're going to have our palms or starfish to the earth. Then you're going to take your opposite leg forward. Again, you may choose to grab it if you need an extra assistance. It's between your hands. Take a breath or two here. Feel that nice stretch. Now go ahead when you're ready and take your knee down and get your prop if you'd like. And then come up. Lifting our chest, engaging our core. And inhale, hands to the sky. It's okay. And then you're going to lean the opposite direction, stretching out the other side of our body. Inhaling and exhaling. And come back down to heart center. And again, take your outer elbow, place it to the outer part of the knee. Have a nice twist here. Remember, building heat in the body and release. Coming back down to child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling. You can choose to do this child's pose if that's more comfortable for you, as we are having our hand over our head a lot today in today's workout. It's completely your choice. Couple minutes here. Okay, before we get too comfortable, go ahead and roll your feet out in front of you. We're going to sit up here, nice and tall, chest is lifting. And we're going to rolling our feet out. We're going to be stiff like Frankenstein just for this moment. You can take this moment here and connect your breath with your body. Feel it going through as you inhale and out as you exhale. Inhaling positivity and exhaling negativity. If you want a sensation, you can simply wiggle your toes. Now we're going to come up, so we're going to work into boat pose. Boat pose is a core pose that I really like. It's kind of challenging, so we're going to work into it. You're going to go ahead and bend your legs, your knees, and we're going to go ahead and grab behind them. Don't grab on your knee. You want to grab right underneath them in your thigh. And we're going to inhale, bringing our chin to chest, rounding our back, and exhale, push it out. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, expanding. And pushing it out. Building heat in the body. One more here. Inhaling, rounding the back. And exhaling, lifting our chest. Okay, so now that we're already in this position, I'm going to show you some modifications and then you can choose. So for a boat pose, you're going to come down and you're going to be back is straight and you're using your core right here. You don't want to fall, so find out where you're comfortable at. So if this is it, that's fine too. And then, or you can hold it here, and that is fine. Or if that's too much, you can grab your legs, but you're not holding them with your arms. Your core is still engaged, and you're simply just placing your hands here. Okay? That is two. And the third one is, I don't know why my camera is being silly today. It is Sunday. The third one thing that you can do is when you're coming up on boat pose, you can put your toes on the ground or you can come all the way up. It's a very core workout, but it's so good for it. Inhaling and exhaling. So those are the couple of the choices that you have. Go ahead and make your choice and we'll begin. I'll start with a modification. Simply placing my hands, not grasping my thighs. Back is straight, spine is in alignment. And we're inhaling and exhaling. And come up. Okay? Go back down, choosing your perfect pose. This is the actual boat pose. And release. And now one more time. Make sure that we're engaging our core. I'm going to come up on this one here just so you guys can all see it. Spine is in alignment. And release. And we're going to go ahead and roll all the way back. And we're going to hug our knees. Rocking back and forth if you choose. Have a nice massage on our back. Go ahead and release your legs. I'm going to keep them slightly bent. Palms are going to be to the earth. And you're going to press up into bridge pose. And bridge pose, making sure that our glutes are engaged, our core is engaged. The only modification that I see for bridge is you just don't have to come all the way up. If you're down here, but your core is engaged and your glutes are engaged, that is okay. You want to come all the way up, that's better. And release. And then come on back up to bridge pose. Inhaling and exhaling. And release. And one more final time. Come back up to bridge. Engaging our glutes and core. And your nice, wonderful stretch. And release. Rolling our feet down. Some take your palms to the sky. Some people during this pose choose to grab a blanket. You can keep your eyes open or closed. I ask you just for this moment to take all of life's stressors and place them to the mat. Whether it be bills that need to be paid, holidays that are coming up, or simply not wanting to go to work tomorrow. Just for this moment, clear it all out and be present. Listen to our bodies. Inhaling and exhaling. In yoga, there's no competition, no judgment, no expectations. We simply just ask you to be present in the moment. You may choose to take your thumb and slide it across each finger. Feel that sensation of the thumb on the pointer, in the middle, and the pinky. Wiggle your toes. How does that feel? Listening to our bodies. When you're ready, come on up. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in today on day 7 of your 10-day yoga challenge. We are almost there, I'm so proud of you all.